what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I did not expect this to show up out of the blue, but here we go. We're going to be talking about it. It is the first look at the in-hand Transformers Generation Studio Series Deluxe Class concept art version for the Bumblebee movie. This is Sunstreaker. Now, some people are a little weirded out because it seems like Studio Series is doing bottom of the barrel type stuff for the movies, but to that I'll say, man, I miss this with movie toy lines. I mean, you know, I like Generations because you never know exactly what you're going to get, but I kind of miss that with the movie line because you actually did not know what you were going to get. I mean, who would have thought Hailstorm would be a Decepticon that they randomly thrown in? Nobody knows exactly who he is, but here he is, and I'm totally fine with that. So, I'm glad, and I'm also glad that we're getting more Sunstreakers because I only have 2 Sunstreakers in my entire collection. I feel like I should have more, but it's just the 2. Instead, it's always Sideswipe that gets the spotlight. In fact, I even made Swerve just to give more spotlight because obviously this is a G1 deco. So I am so glad to see that Sunstreaker is getting more attention. He's also going to be in that 5-pack with the Autobots. And when I heard that we were going to get a Bumblebee-style version of Sunstreaker, I actually thought that it was going to be a remold of the Wheeljack, because it's got the chest, it's got the long ears on the side of the head. Now, they would change the head, but at least it would fit for the alt mode. But no, apparently they're just going to make a whole new mold for it. And taking a look at the alt mode, one thing that I really do like about it is that the front does look like it's in the style of a modern Lamborghini, which the original characters for Sideswipe and Sunstreaker were the Lambros, I should say, because they were Lamborghinis. And so I'm glad that they're referencing that, but they're changing the style a bit because it's got to be a Cybertronian alt form, so you can see the lines in the windows, which are going to form the chest. And you can see that it's got yellow wheels, which I think is probably a little too much. It's a very bright toy. Yellow, when you do it a little too much, it just comes off as obnoxious and glaring. But maybe that's the point for Sunstreaker, because I'm also kind of into it. But I do like the blue and gunmetal on the front headlights, along with the orange tracing at the bottom to reference the G1 toy, or the G1 colors, I should say. And yeah, it's a little messy in the back, but you know, it's meant to be Cybertronian, so I'm fine with that. And then taking a look at the robot mode, he's got this kind of soldier motif to him. I mean, he's got these big shoulders, the way the chest is designed and how it kind of curves down. He's got these big, bold arms. And I like the shape of him. I, again, don't like the colors for him. I think that he needs a little more black or silver or something. But I'm not going to complain too much because at least we are getting a movie-style Sunstreaker. We've never had a movie-style Sunstreaker in the entirety of the live-action movies. So, and that includes the toys. I don't know about the comics or the some of the stories, like the novels or whatever, but as far as the toys, Sunstreaker has never appeared. This is the first time, and I'm here for it. Now, again, I love the big shoulders, but it kind of reminds me, and especially with the bold yellow, of an animated toy that's been stylized, kind of like how the Prime RC went into Legacy. Yeah, the style, the shape, the chest, it looks gorgeous. And then we can take a look at the head design, because originally I thought the head was too serious. There was something, it kind of felt like a different character with the Sunstreaker ears, which I'm glad he's got those. But then I realized, are those exhausts on the top of his helmet? Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. Also, another thing I wanted to point out is that Trailbreaker was also revealed. Someone has this figure in hand, and they took a bunch of images, and it made me want to pick up this Trailbreaker and play with it, even though that's technically Trail Cutter. And I'm glad that they're doing this, because I almost bought a Trailbreaker for like 80 bucks. Now I can get this for a bigger price, but with 4 other figures, that's going to round off to a normal deluxe price point. So I don't mind, and I like the colors here. So this is going to be the Earthrise mold, but it's going to have the G1 cartoon colors. So the black is going to be like a really, really dark gray, and then it's going to have blue tinted windows. And what I love about this is it seems to use solid plastic rather than clear plastic, which was one of the problems that this mold had, was some people had these break. I haven't had them break yet, so that's good, but apparently that was an ongoing situation, and so to relieve some of the tension and the scare, they're going to use solid plastic, and that makes me very hopeful for the Jazz especially, because they keep using transparent plastic. That was the biggest thing that kept breaking on the original Jazz, so I'm hoping that it's got solid plastic. I'm hoping also that they get the number right, but yeah, at least for Trailbreaker, I'm pretty excited. And then there's the robot mode. Not much to talk about for the robot mode, except for the blue window. The gray and the reds and the silver just kind of blend to where it kind of looks like the original toy, just in a different lighting. But yeah, again, so excited that they decided to do this, especially with throwing in Sunstreaker, because again, we're getting more Sunstreakers, and that's also a toy I missed out. So with that out of the way, what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to all those fun doodads, and we'll see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV, now that's just prime.